Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Super Jerry 27's Nerd Cave, talking about Tucson Comic Con for the third time, I believe. Hopefully, I'll remember that this is the third episode, so I don't put it in wrong, but it doesn't really matter. This is a bunch of more signed goodness or prints that I bought of people that either I didn't have duplicates of their work or had already gotten stuff signed from them many, many moons ago. So, let's begin. First up is Mr. Matt Hawkins. He is the COO and prominent writer of Top Cow Books. I picked this up at his booth. The Colossus. Matt Hawkins right there. It's the tour edition, gold foil. I'm always a sucker for covers like that just because I cut my teeth in the 90s. And then I did a little legwork for him for the convention, so he was nice enough to give me this puppy. Which is obviously Mark Silvestri's opus of Batman and the Joker Deadly Duo, which I still need to read. All 7 issues are out, so I have to get on that. I've got a few more days in my vacation. Maybe I'll pop it out. And it's signed by variant cover artist Stefan Sejic. I have another one of these. It's signed by Mr. Mark Silvestri, so I'm pretty thrilled about all this. I was very thankful for this one. This was sweet. And then I took my Complete Darkness hardcover that I got off the Top Cow store after I found out they were doing Kickstarters for it, and had Mr. Hawkins sign it just because he is the CFO, COO, a bigwig in the company, which has got to be an amazing job, an absolutely amazing job, right there. And then he and I took a picture, and I'm going to show it to you right here. It's I'm wearing the Darkness shirt that Mrs. Lisa Wu sent me for unboxing Witchblade Complete number 3, along with this shirt. Beautiful Cyberforce number 1 cover shirt that I love. They fit perfectly, so I am losing some of my chub. All right, up next is Mr. Christopher Priest. Who I have which sucks, I have his entire run of Black Adam, his entire run of Deathstroke, his Unknown Soldier run, but I had no duplicates of them, so I got this from my local comic book shop, Superman Lost. He's currently working on that. No, I haven't read this yet because I wait for all the issues to be done. I learned that because of Kevin Smith. And then I actually had 2 of these. I was scanning for CLZ a few weeks before the con to finish it up. And his take on Batman the Hill. I had 2 copies of this. I was pretty stoked. And then this book, I handed it to him, and he was kind of surprised about it. First off, he was surprised about the dust jacket cover. He thought I laminated it, but then, I explained to him my mom was a librarian, so she has Demco dust jacket covers for all the books. And I buy them for all the books because I want my books to stay in minty fresh shape. And then he signed it for me to Jerry, Mr. Christopher Priest, right next to Mr. Scott Collins. So I'm getting my stuff up there, baby. Love collecting signatures. It's so much fun. It's stressful like the day before or the day of. And then there's a picture of me and Mr. Priest doing Mentos. Put it right there. Get out of its way. All right, awesome. And then Mr. Billy Tucci was there, which was weird. The crowdfunding starters were there. Jimmy Palmiotti, Amanda Conner, Billy Tucci, Brian Pulido, all huge crowdfunding successes. And I found out that Brian Pulido has taken over the Tucson Comic Con, which is pretty sweet. I'm very excited to see what he does next year because he's been in the industry for a very long time. So he knows some people. And that's why Joe Jusko was there. Joe's like, yeah, I've known Brian forever. I couldn't say no. And I'm like, oh, yeah, buddy. But anyway, Mr. Tucci, I brought some stuff I had duplicates of. That's She Cyblade. Cyblade She. First appearance of Witchblade, by the way. And his Heroes for Hire, which Mr. Palmiotti signed also. He took a few minutes to flip through this book because he hadn't seen it in a while. But yeah, I'm Captain Memory Starter, man. Captain Memory Starter. Justin Gray, you got to show up to Tucson or surrounding areas for me. And, of course, I got a Mentos picture of Mr. Tutsi. And now it's time for Mr. Joe Jusko. I bought 2 prints from him, Daredevil and the Punisher. I bought the Daredevil because I love the yellow costume, and the Punisher because R.I.P. Frank, and I'm not a fan of what Marvel's doing to you. These are huge, too. These are going to look real nice. I have a perfect spot for them, and they'll match on the wall when they're going into the kitchen. It's going to look great once I get them framed. And then I picked up 2 books specifically for him. Stay. At the con, picked up this Iron Man at my local comic book shop because you can't go wrong with Iron Man. And I picked up Psylocke because I think I have this card somewhere in a binder, but I couldn't find it from the original get-go. I don't think he changed it. I wanted to get a She-Hulk one, but I got lost a few times in this convention, and I just do that, and I couldn't find it, and I didn't get it signed. But there's always next year. And I got a picture of Mr. Jusko as well. No Mentos because I got this on Sunday, and I didn't have a camera person to help me out. But it's cool. You can see the Mentos in my front pocket nonetheless. So that's some more goodness as signatures and books and everything from Tucson Comic Con. I think I got one more video to film of all the back issues I picked up to fill in the gaps in my collection. So like, comment, share, subscribe, and tell me your Tucson Comic Con story in the comments. I would love to read it. Bye.